Welcome to AoK Championship Wrestling. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves, and we got them lined up, all 9 of them. We're going to kick it off with some tag team action. The War Raiders taking on the newly formed Samoans, the Samoan Assault Team. We're going to get right to it. A couple of big matches here tonight. Couple of titles up for grabs tonight. The Cruiserweight Championship will be decided between Benny Bing Bong and Chris Chaos. The Intercontinental title will be decided between Volchan and the Celtic Wolf. We'll see RWP in action tonight, as well as Megalodon. I'm sorry, I'm lying to you. As well as Mega Reason. We'll see her go one-on-one against Big Money Mama Logan. We got a big 8-man ladder match for the hardcore title. Bulger gonna have his hands full tonight as he takes on 7 other opponents to defend his hardcore championship. So let's worry about ringside. The War Raiders. Making their way down here, Big Bad Adam Boone, Connor Riley, Gaming Duelist kicking it in with the raid. Appreciate it, my friend. Much obliged, sir. Much obliged. Corner Studies, appreciate you being here early, jumping in quick. Yeah, we ended up at an 814 wrestling show last night. Front row tickets, right at ringside. Got to hang out with Larry the Hippie, Nick Blackwell. As y'all would know him, Larry the Hippie and Nick Blackwell, along with Corvus. Not gonna lie, it seemed, I don't know how far these guys, what kind of reach some of these guys have. They used to wrestle under Phoenix Pro Wrestling. Yes, sir, last night. Oh, in the photo pit. Righteous. Tofik facing off against his former stablemates. In the War Raiders, Connor Riley right now going face to face with Tongo Tolos. The Samoan headhunter with a military press high above his head, and he dead-eyed Coleman when he did it. Firing off a huge shot, Connor Riley needing to use his speed in order to gain the upper hand here. And that quick knee was enough to do it. Helps his opponent back up, sends him into the corner. Referee Jenna Taylor right there on top of things. Big back elbow, and the headhunter breaks himself free. And this time it's Connor on the wrong side of town. Double team action, second rope. Double axe handle to the lower back. And Connor Riley just being Spike Dudley'd out here tonight. corner. I don't know if you know the name of like the Absolute Thomas Mathis. I don't know if you know if that name has hit the that side of how far along the East Coast these guys go. Maybe not so much the organization, but the wrestlers themselves. Big Bad now finally in the matchup. Swing and a miss. Boone tried to hit him with that boot, but he slid out of the way. And now Boone, with a fireman's carry, drops the war paint right on the top turnbuckle. A huge forearm across the chest. Referee way out of positioning on that. There's zero reason she couldn't count that where she was at. Oh, kicking in the radio voice. Pootie's showing up like an ass. Just kidding. Sure, we can do that for you, my friend. What do you want? What do you want? What'll it be, pig cheeks? What are you looking for there, sweetheart, huh? What are you looking for? What do you need me to broadcast, huh? Huh? What do you need there, huh? What you need there, sugar plums? Old-timey radio. How old-timey? Yeah, I can't do the Mid-Atlantic. As much as I would love to, I cannot do the I can do the 19, what is it, 19, I got the 50s, no, to be fair, the 1950s radio DJ and the 1970s game show. I wish I could do a Jim Cornette. I wish I could do a Jim Cornette. Now you're just making me feel bad. Now you're just making me feel inadequate, Cody. You know who else I'd really like to be able to do that I can't find the inflections is Mean Gene Okerlund. Nobody does a Mean Gene Okerlund imitation, probably because there's no imitating Mean Gene, but oh, we missed out. Listen, I think all three of us missed each other all weekend. As far as that goes, I know I wasn't in last night due to being at an indie show, and Corner said he wasn't around. Life happens, my friend. Let's talk about it real quick. Radio voice. What have you got? What do you want, the regular old MWA stuff? You want something new? Give it the old Biff Bufferson. Which, like I said, is very similar to the 1950s radio voice, the 1970s game show host, or I don't want to say game show host, but like the game show announcers, you know, like come on down, those guys. Which also is almost the same voice, and we got Connor Riley sneaking in a reversal. I believe onto a reversal and slipping that 3 count in on the Samoans. War Raiders again needing that win. No, not Bob Barker, but his partner. Whatever the fuck his name was. I feel like it was Dawn, but I'm probably wrong. Yeah, don't forget the spade and neuter. I'm not old enough to do Bob Barker's voice. I'm not just gripping. Hold on now. Decrepitness has not settled in. Every Adam Sandler movie you've ever seen, right there. Shut the fuck up. He's not even a funny dude. Alright, I'll give you guys a couple other quick ones. Ready? Every Metallica song you've ever heard. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Who else we got? Every Megadeth song you've ever heard. Ready? Every Megadeth song you've ever heard. Hello, me. Meet the real me. Yeah. Just like the Pied Piper. Yeah. What do you mean I'm not kind? Yeah. Just not your kind. Yeah. Every Guns N' Roses song you've ever heard. Yowza. I wish every Guns N' Roses song ended with Yowzer. Fuck. And let's move on to the next match here real quick. Who we got next? We got Triple Threat. Dean Graves. The Good Reverend. And KX. Where you been? There is a new MWA. There is a new MWA champion. And his name is RWP. Why are you not on my shoe? What? There's a very big shoe. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very big shoe tonight. What are you talking about? Dude, the War Raiders... Dude, are you insane? Where have you... Dude, the War Raiders have been around... The War Raiders have been around for, like, 3-4 years. 2 to 3 years. Let me rephrase that. Probably 2 to 3 years. Oh, yeah. It's his. Yeah, it's his. It's his. Matter of fact, listen, they've been around long enough that they had a match between the three of them to determine who was going to be the leader of the War Raiders for this season. They had a series of matches at the end of season 5 that culminated, I believe, at WrestleMania between the three of them on who would be the leader of the War Raiders for season 6, and Big Bad Adam Boone came out on top. Yeah, see, now you're with it. Fucking A, bro. I'd tell you to go outside and touch grass, but it sounds like you'd probably fucking smoke it. Sometimes I amuse the fuck out of you. There you go. Damn, y'all don't catch me on that too often. Fuck. Alright, that's better. No, it's not. God damn. Smoke inhalation. Place is on fire. Send the fire chief. I hope he's smoking. Oh, will you stop it? Woo, Hashtag Pooty, get your shit together. I feel that. Sometimes I do feel pootified. I just need to get my shit together too. Good Reverend. Gonna go one-on-one. One-on-one. Against the anarchist Dean Graves. And this man.
From Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds,
KX. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Why is it... Alright. What the fuck is up with KX? Why is K... Did anybody else notice it? You see it? $2K. Come on, man. What the hell? Come on, 2K. Get your shit together. Alright, let me notate this real quick, man. Let me notate this real quick. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do to fucking fix it. I'm hoping just go in and change the color tone and then change it back. Notation. Fix his face, fucker. Oh, okay, cool. Wonder if it's... At least it's only during the entrance. Cool. No. If you'd... See, if you'd have been there Friday, you'd have known that. I'm just kidding. I had to watch it Saturday morning. Or, I'm sorry, Saturday. I had to watch it yesterday afternoon. But yeah. Though you should still go back and watch it. Regardless of knowing the outcome. You know the outcome, but you don't know how they got there. That's what I'm going to say. You'd have found out later tonight anyway, when he comes out to face Bud Marvelous. We'll see that tonight in the Falls Count Anywhere match. As RWP goes one-on-one non-title matchup against Bud Marvelous. Oh, yeah. Do I? I don't have anybody's correct music. Cheap followers. Get out of here with that bullshit. Go away. Who got it? Time out my ass. Cow. Bam. Don't even come around here with that. Alright, boy. Fuck. Sniper that shit. Pow! Thank you, OGM. OGM's my man in the other chair. Look at that. Pow! Cheap viewers. Cheap viewers. Get out of here with that bullshit. He's here. Mega! Wowzers! Holy shit. Dean Graves timed that kick fucking perfect. Early in our second matchup, Mega, Started things off tonight with a tag match between the War Raiders and the Samoan Assault Team. But that's fair. We appreciate you getting the time in. Appreciate you stopping by, showing the love. Right back at you, kid. And here we go. The Ripper, the Good Reverend. Damn. And I believe Dean Graves, I believe he's been busted open. And the Ripper going to work right at that hairline. KX with a quick knee. This referee needs to step to the side a little bit. I guess I can just move the camera too. Fuck that referee. Damn. Toothpicks and a cover. Dean Graves. Spiked him with it. The Black Plague. Graves going for the roll up. Not enough to hold the Good Reverend down. KX with Dean Graves on the rails here. And Reverend Zach just throwing just swinging wildly with that kendo stick. Setting him up. The high cross. A cover. Dean Graves gave him the benefit of a doubt before breaking the pin up, sending his opponent into the ropes. Another cover. KX back to his feet just in time to make a save. Mega Risen, you do have a match later on tonight against Big Money. Mama Logan in an Extreme Rules matchup. Triple threat, Dean Graves taking everybody out with the trash can. The Good Reverend busting. Wow, he really caught KX with that knee. El Demonio, the U.S. champion, over on GDW. Shadow Syndicate been quiet around these parts. The last couple of shows. They're like toddlers, man. When the Shadow Syndicate gets quiet, I kind of feel like we need to check in with them and find out what they're doing. The El Demonio from the Dago Zoo. Jay Anthony breaking free a little bit, looking to run the single circuit as part of that faction. There you go, Pooty finally getting me something to read off here. Cashing in that 900 bubbles. I still haven't adjusted that. I should have done that already. Correct myself as I go. We go for this 3 count real quick. I don't know why the referee didn't drop where he was at. Welcome to the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. You are watching AoK Championship Wrestling. You'll catch us live here Sundays and Wednesdays at Ace of Knaves Entertainment, twitch.tv. Follow our partners. I am Pooty227 every Monday night and Saturday night for ICW. I am Pooty Championship Wrestling. Catch us Tuesday nights and Friday nights at Corner Studies for CSW Corner Studies Wrestling. We are the Rust Belt Territories. And we have your wrestling action on lockdown. Once again, I am your host, the Ace of Knaves. You are watching AoK Championship Wrestling, and remember, we're not great wrestling. We're just AoK. Back to you, Ace. And I believe everybody's been busted open. I believe everybody been busted open. The Ripper right under his left eye. We got blood on the mat. I believe that might be. Damn. If it wasn't, it's definitely now Dean Graves. The referee broken up again by KX, missing with that big kick to the face. Catches the knee. Ripper catching Dean Graves on one of those 3 kicks. Bangers tomorrow night, Monday Nitro, ICW. Over with I Am Pooty 227, Marvelous Wrestling Alliance, the collaboration of 3 streamers, shared rosters, and by golly, I think some of the funnest times are had right here within the 3 arenas, the AoK Arena, Corner Studies, with the Event Center, and ICW with the ICW Arena Monday Nitros. I tell you what, man. Corner's got the market on it. But the best are here in the MWA. The Good Reverend, representative of Zach the Ripper, Dean Graves representing Ken Bouchard Online, and KX representing Sleepy KX. All members of the chat, all members of the MWA community. Turns it into a backstabber, but damn. Graves launching the sledgehammer across the ringside area into the back of the skull of KX. Electric chair drop, perhaps? No. Legacy elbow to the back of the skull. And the Good Reverend finds himself in perilous position. Fall-away slam, his head bouncing off that bottom step. I can't believe the Ripper's getting up on his own. Reverend Zach in a torture rack GTS, and a quick kick to the shoulder by KX for good measure. Look at this, double team action at ringside. What do these two have in mind? Damn. Elevated DDT between KX and Dean Graves, and that alliance ended swiftly. This match now leaning towards KX or Dean Graves, the Ripper. I mean, there's blood everywhere here. I believe that. I believe it might be stemming from Dean Graves. And look at this, the Good Reverend. Look at this. KX shrugging it off. That Ripper says, shrug that off, motherfucker. Nah, pump handle. And KX shifts the weight. The Ripper can't hold him up. He can't hold him up. KX measures it. And Dean Graves missing with that kendo stick. He tried to do the same thing he did earlier with that sledgehammer. I would say it's a good thing this is not a false count anywhere. Into the stairs one more time. Dean Graves. Damn. KX stumbling over those chairs here. They are the state chairs. Jesus Christ. The stairs, dude. They're fucking metal steps. Get it right. Or don't get it at all. Get it right or get away from the desk. Alright, I'm going. Come on, man. Stop that camera working. I mean, this is definitely anybody's match at this point. Uh-oh, what happened there? Get out of here with that bullshit. I say it's bullshit. Why you gotta play with the bullshit? Why you gotta play with the bullshit? Yeah, don't get too attached to it, Mega. Fucking controller. I don't know, man. But I'm wondering if it's to keep a closer eye on the time framing, maybe. Look at this. Dean Graves sets it up. Rocker dropper. The cover right at the feet of the good Reverend. I'm not sure what he thought was going to happen there. And the good Reverend could be setting up another high cross. Sure did. KX outside the ring, making his way back in for another save. A stunning right hand by Father Zach. Pastor Zach. Gonna do it again. He's not aiming for those. Wow, I thought he was aiming for those stairs. Again. Paying no mind to the fact that KX is standing right there when he hits it. Black Plague, no, up and over with that high hip toss. Dean Graves dropped out toe hold. KX with that fallout power bomb. And the Ripper. Old School floats over off of the Russian leg sweep. Graves sent to the ropes. Right hand. But KX butterfly. That may be it. No. KX not ready to end it yet. Dean Graves not ready to let him end it yet. Everybody on the ropes. KX got in mind here. Look at this. Pile driver from the ring apron to the floor. KX keeping this match in his favor as much as he can, and he's letting these other two know it. This crowd's behind him. This canvas, Jesus H, man. Another rocker dropper lands in the boot to the Ripper. Dean Graves not going for the opportunity presented. Going to go on with the assault. Or the attempt assault on the good Reverend. Jesus Christ, KX. Stopping the atomic elbow. Yes, ma'am. KX sets it up. That tornado. I'm not sure what he calls that. That twisting know what the fuck it is. I'm not even going to call it because I don't know what the fuck it is. Low blow by KX. And the good Reverend launching those stairs across the ring, blocking KX from interrupting the atomic elbow. And Dean Graves is in a puddle of his own blood. But he's back to his feet, misses equilibrium may be off a bit. And if it's not, it's about to be. Fairy tale ending. And the Ripper way out of positioning. And Dean Graves pulls the shoulder up on his own. No need for a savior. No pun intended. The good Reverend kicking those steps. Look at this. Going to take an easy route. Look at this. Going to steal a victory away. Does the good Reverend. Holy damn. A hell of a matchup. I want a hell of a matchup. And to verify that we did do a redemption, I am sipping on the Gallagher's iced tea, lemon flavored. Or yellow cap as the locals call it here. Oh, Gallagher's yellow cap. Here's some of these replays. And here, I have no idea what KX calls this. But we'll do it again. It's so good, I'll do it without you paying me. I'll do it without the bubbles. Sometimes I do it for free and don't even tell y'all. Also, it is warm as fuck in here. Yeah, hear my rattly ass fan here in a minute. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it only does it when I turn it off. Ooh, that feels good. There we go. That's what we need. Some goddamn airflow. The good Reverend, busted but not broken. Picking up the victory, moving along here into our third matchup of the night. The Intercontinental title up. And this could turn into a battle of epic proportions. As the Celtic Wolf defends his Intercontinental Championship against Volchan. And a one-on-one, no count-out matchup. Wayne Kerr setting it up. As our challenger approaches first. Fireballs. Yeah, fire. Yeah, fire. Like, settle down, doofus. Like, it's not even real fire or something. Like, that was stupid. Yeah, rock and roll. Yeah. Like, so, like, hey, Megan, like, I see you like wrestling. Like, I too like wrestling. Like, you want to wrestle? Yeah, 316. Just kick your ass. Shut up, doofus, or I'll kick your ass. Yeah, kick your ass. Kick it. Kick it again. Yeah, kick it. The Intercontinental Champion making his way down tonight. CSW World Heavyweight Champion, the current Intercontinental Champion at AoK. This man making a name for himself across the MWA. I can't find the fucking cloak he wears. Unless there's a different version. Is there a different version of that mask? Is there just a mask version of that helmet? I wonder if that's my issue. I just don't have his entrance gear correct yet. It slightly bothers me, but obviously not enough to go in and fix it. Huh. From the interwebs. AoK title being handed off to the referee. Volchan, no stranger to that belt. Carried it a couple of times here throughout the. Though this is Celtic Wolf's third title reign just this season. The man does not want to let go of that Intercontinental Championship for any extended amount of time. Right into a headlock, taking Volchan to the mat and holding him there. Overhand wrist lock being applied by Volchan. Holding in that tight as well. Handful of hair, referee didn't see it. This is a no count out matchup, but disqualification does apply. Still the basic rules. We just turned the count out, 0 count out on this one. Backs him into the corner. The champ gets a clean break. And Volchan not fast enough to get himself up. Big boot out of the corner. Challenger looking to change the pace back. The Wolf on the hunt. Volchan playing a little cat and mouse here, but gets caught. Finds his way out again. And look at this, we got a roll up. A reversal. It worked for Conor Riley. Not this time. the Intercontinental Champion put the boots square in the chest of the challenger. Massive clothesline, ducks one from Volchan. Back body drop and a spine buster to end the series. Looking for the cover. And the challenger with the shoulder lift, and he is pumped. He is fired up, but the champ with a headbutt. Package suplex. The referee for the cover. And only one, Volchan. Keeping the champion on his toes. Dropping to the mat and sidesteps the boot. Volchan with the torture rack GTS. And the champion thus far remains. Trying to stop that attack. Trying to get the blocks in, but just too little too late. Back and forth off the ropes. Shot to the midsection by Volchan. No, pulls him back in for the ripcord. And finds the knee. The champion goes down. And Volchan deciding against the cover. And it may have been a mistake. As the Celtic Wolf up. No spoilers, Alfie. Just because you live in in the future, in a different time zone like that, doesn't mean you can spoil next weekend for us. How many times I gotta tell you? Welcome in, friend. Welcome in, Alfie. We got an electric chair on the outside. Volchan fighting back. No count out in this matchup. The Intercontinental Champion up for grabs. The championship up for grabs. Package suplex again. What did you say? With the cross McIntyre. It's like I'm the crossroads. It's like the McIntyre roundabout. Poor Alfie. Kid shows up once every 3 months and we abuse him immediately. Huge shout out to Alfie. Always. Alfie, one of our first followers. Definitely our first international follower. Yeah, Alfie been here for a hot minute, man. I think we've even tried to keep a wrestler in here, even for the time frames where he was away. I think we still tried to keep some form of an Alfie's boy in there. One of the OGs, baby. We got to cover. The bro kick, not enough. A splash. The Intercontinental Champion. The Celtic Wolf running out of ideas on how to keep the challenger Volchan down for the count of 3. Both men, one going for a spear, the other for a neck breaker. No communication. High cross. The Celtic cross hits the cover. The champion looking to retain here. And Volchan is not ready to give up yet. Holy damn. Holy damn. Volchan back to his feet. Looking to get a second wind. That is the rebranded Podwaho. He has rebranded his Twitch, and we got a brand new Intercontinental Champion. He is rebranded as Volchan 1. So there you have it. We can do that as well. Brand new Intercontinental Champion. A hell of a matchup there. The Celtic Wolf. He just likes the gear. He doesn't do lucha things. Well, you can see that when he tried, he almost broke his neck. So, there was that. Hey, I'm going to go radio silent real quick. I will be right back. Just in time for the follow-up here to the end of the replay. Here off the ropes. The spear. Center of the ring. Jenna Taylor. Counts to 3 and your new Intercontinental Champion. Just said that, Wayne. Let's get to it. Torrance Benjamin to take on the great Ramadan Steve. No holds barred matchup between these two. Woo! A ladder match later on tonight for the hardcore title. And the cruiserweights. Security guard at Walmart today looked just like Torrance. Aha! He said, "Let me see your goddamn receipt, motherfucker. Give me your goddamn receipt. Don't make me mace you." Or he full on security. Because we don't have like real security guards around here. Like our boys don't pack. I mean, they probably have started most recently. I don't go out much, so what the fuck do I know? But also, like, we don't have nothing going on here that needs fucking protected, neither. Can't protect nothing around here anyway. You go into McDonald's, you get fucking snitched on. Yeah, so, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we're not really, our town is shitty, but it's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a shitty town. Just plain and simple, it's just a shitty town. Like, there's those that bitch about the shit that those bitch about. You know what I mean? Like, there's always that back and forth of the crime rate's gone up and blah, blah, blah. But y'all don't remember, this was always just a shitty town, man. Like, you know, most of the people are shitty, their attitudes are shitty, their driving is fucking shitty. This place thrived during the railroad years, man, but it never recovered. It didn't go along with it. You know what I mean? It just survived somehow because it's still a main hub for those that still use the railroad. Which reminds me. Cover, nobody there. Torrance Benjamin looking to get the upper hand here. And the great Ramadan taking Torrance to task here. Never mind. The Almighty hitting with a huge clothesline. This is a no-holds-barred matchup. The man lost so many tattoos. Listen, man, I'm not going to lie, and I'm hoping this is where you originally got the idea. Ramadan Steve, and I'm hoping this is where you got the idea for those colors. He reminds me of, like, sewer surfing Michelangelo. Like, I'm just going to put that out there. Torrance sent into the corner. Set up on top. What has KX got in mind here? What is he doing? A backbreaker using the top turnbuckle. Innovative. I don't think we've ever seen that before. And this man got a chair. Benjamin ain't trying to hear all that. Runs him through 2 times. We got a color. We got it. No, Torrance kicking out at 2. Yeah, if you get a chance, check out the... try to find an image of the Ninja Turtle action figures from the 90s and look up sewer surfing Michelangelo. What is this? Not this guy. Come on, man. Who is that? Who is that guy? Who is that guy? Torrance Benjamin. Torrance Benjamin trying to chase him off. And KX, or I'm sorry, the Great Ramadan. Randy Warhol, that son of a bitch. Randy Warhol. That's funny. I like what you did there. I like what you did there. I'll give you it. We're going to give you that one. We're going to give you that one. 10 points to Gryffindor. I know, we're all more like Hufflepuff, Puff, and Pass up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? A big chair shot in the Great Ramadan. Kicking out at 2. Torrance Benjamin recovering from that flash. That flash photography there. Yeah, believe it or not, I've never been there. I've never been to any of the museums, not even the Carnegie. I don't ask. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. I've never done that. But it still remains a fact that I've never done that. But yeah, that's two that I want to check out. That's definitely two. I care less about anything in Philadelphia as far as. Hold up. No, another kick out. I thought Ramadan was going to take it on that one. The Torrance the Islands aiming for the chair. His head. The back of Ramadan's head bouncing off of that chair. And Torrance can hardly believe it himself. The whip again. Superman punch. Ramadan puts the brakes on. Good night. Too close to the ropes. Torrance, you're right beside the ropes. It's not enough. Torrance Benjamin down for 3. And the great Ramadan picking up the victory. Rhythm roulette. I knew it rhymed. Or I wanted to say Ron. And the great Ramadan coming out on top with this one. Not as brutal as it could have been. Big clothesline sets it all up here. Torrance catching this. I thought he had him here on this that neck breaker. I thought Ramadan was going to pull that through. But Torrance had other plans up until that misstep of the Superman punch. The Rhythm Roulette rolls him out. Takes the chance that he's too close to the ropes. He comes out the big winner. Nah, Pittsburgh, there's too much going on in Pittsburgh. That's too much. I'm not a big city person. Like I said, our town, like, we're considered a city, but like, I don't know. It's a small city. It's a small city. And that's it. That's the whole thing. Neither do I. Neither do I. And this town is literally, I can be anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, even if I decide to take the bus that's right across the street, is the closest one. And I was a walker for, you know what I mean, for most of it. Damn near all of it. So, I mean, I can honestly, in all reality, there's nowhere in this city from one side to the other that you can't walk to in like an hour and a half. You know what I mean? It's not, if you know your way around, you can do that. I do that all the time. No razor scooters, baby. There he is, the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. World Champion, the Rust Belt Champion. RWP. Representing ICW. capturing that title from the Maestro. I don't know if I changed that or not. Did I change that on my own shit? That was the one thing I didn't change. Why is that? Why are they not playing? Why is it not playing Bud Marvelous's music? Prestige following Bud Marvelous out to ringside. This is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. RWP maybe not. Before we say too much about this, let's throw some things together here. Let's connect some dots. Bud Marvelous and Prestige, longtime tag team partners. Prestige and RWP revitalizing the NWO, and Bud Marvelous putting the MWA champion flat out right out the damn gate. That headlock DDT, Jesus Christ. Prestige and RWP joining forces and revitalizing the NWO back in the WCW days of ICW. They're falling out, separated RWP and Prestige. For most of the last 2 seasons, to be honest with you. Until recently, a match at RWP, during a match between RWP and Jack Reason, Prestige came out, and to this day we don't know whether he was helping RWP or whether he was attacking Jack Reason. Did he go after Jack Reason for his own things, or was he out there just because that was RWP's opponent? Bud Marvelous and RWP. Look at this, RWP turning his back on the Marvelous One. Launching that kendo stick across the ring and using the sledgehammer, and Bud Marvelous gets a 1 count. And RWP busted open already. Get your shit together, Pootie. Big boot to the back. All right, I'm going to toss it out here. You guys can answer me here in chat, or you can throw it up on Discord. I'm going to slowly be introducing full-time managers to the AoK. And that is pretty much any manager. What I will allow is any manager that is already in the game, or anybody that is already on our roster as part of a stable, as we do now. Prestige being at ringside for Bud Marvelous, marvelously prestigious. Prestige being at ringside for Lilith, Lilith being at ringside for Prestige, Morgan Quinn, you know what I mean? Those guys, everybody, the War Raiders, that will still stand. But if anybody would like a particular, damn, that may be it right there. If Joe Brony can get into position any faster. 1 count. The cutter on the concrete. Yeah, if anybody wants a manager. Now keep in mind that a lot of people may ask for the same manager. So your manager may not be at ringside if you are facing off against somebody else who has your manager as well. What I'm trying to avoid is having somebody like fucking Roman Reigns at ringside. You know what I mean? Like, I don't... Damn. Suplex on the sledgehammer. And Marvelous. Firing back with a few clotheslines. And dropping the MWA champion right on his head. Onto that steel chair. Prestige cheering on Bud Marvelous as the A-lister goes to work on the Rust Belt champion. The whip sends RWP to the ropes. Bud Marvelous, unsure of what to do with himself. Look at this. Misses. Took the risk and fell short. And the Rust Belt champ looking to capitalize. Knee to the face and down goes RWP again. The champ. Non-title matchup, but the Rust Belt champion needs to get his shit together here. He threw a lot into the legs of that kick out. Bud Marvelous could be wasting time here. Nah, just having a little bit of fun. You gonna beat him with that? You gonna beat him with that? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Bud Marvelous looking for some rock and roll. Gaming Duel is throwing it all up. The whip into the ropes, RWP. Looking to turn the tide back into his favor. Can he do it? And a huge power bomb. And RWP looking for the frog splash. Hits it. The A-lister. Laid out. Joe Brony starts the count, and that is it. The Marvelous Wrestling Alliance World Champion. RWP with the victory. Putting a halt to Bud Marvelous's momentum. Through those ranks. And we take a quick look at some of the replays here. Near pinfall by Bud Marvelous. But this powerbomb set it all up for the frog splash. and the 3 count.
Here is your winner,
They don't hand him his belt, even if it's they don't. All right, I thought, all right, fair enough. I reckon. Let's get to it. Tank versus Eddie. These two have been back and forth over the last couple of weeks. They will end it all at Halloween Havoc. Big Eddie already in the ring. This one going to get started. Already in progress. And Tank able to take the big man off his feet. Again, 245 pounds of packed dynamite. And Big Eddie having none of it. Taken by surprise, perhaps. Tank, for his size, known for being a destroyer of monsters. This kid was the king of the hardcore division for about 2 seasons in a row. The man would not let go of the hardcore title. And it's reasons like that, the unbelievable strength. And that small frame, that man has battled the biggest in the sport. Move, Joe. What the hell, dude? Nauseate the shit out of you. A big splash by Tank. And again, keeping Big Eddie off his feet is probably the smartest thing he can do. Let's get right in here on that. Damn, you didn't move at all, did you, Joe? Sets him up. And Tank. Fisheye lens, baby. That's weird. If you go to the corner, it just gives you a fisheye. Is that what I'm seeing? That's kind of cool. Big Ed. They seem so far away. There you go. Now the referee moved. We can go back to broadcast. Off the ropes. Tank hits the ropes. High leap into the air. The splash. Chat died off quick, didn't it? Ain't nobody left. Everybody went home. Everybody went to bed. Yeah. And Big Eddie finally putting slowing the momentum again of Tank. A boot to the head. I said, Tank giving up a size difference. But again, the heart and the tenacity of this dude. So Big Eddie has been dominant over their past couple meetings, but it's always been a surprise to Tank when it comes on. Tank was supposed to wrestle Luchalo Wednesday night. Big Eddie replacing Luchalo. Unbeknownst to Luchalo, he found out the same way we did. And look at this, the torture rack. Turns it around to the UFO. Tank. Blocked, look at this. Big Eddie with the reversal. Ooh, he was going to go for it. This one's coming down to the wire. I appreciate you guys still being here for real, rocking it. Keeping AoK Championship Wrestling on the airwaves. Every Sunday night, every Wednesday night. You come in here every Sunday night and every Wednesday night. I'm going to tell you, don't miss Monday nights and Saturday nights at I Am Pootie. Don't miss Tuesday nights and Friday nights with Corner Studies. And don't miss that 2 count by Tank. The MWA, the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance, bringing you pixelated wrestling action 6 days a week. And look at this. Big Eddie running his mouth. I don't think he knows who he's talking about. Holy Jesus. That man went up there and changed light bulbs. Holy damn, did he send him sky high. But Tank back to his feet and still fighting. Also, don't forget, man, if you need to know more about the MWA, you can check out our Discord, where you can get all the information that is the information, all the scheduling, all the updates, all the trading cards. All the trading cards. The one trading card. But yeah, buddy, MWA Discord is the place to be. He's gonna make him tap. He's gonna make him tap. He did it. Tank making Big Eddie tap. I told you, Tank, known for being the giant killer. Able to get some revenge on Big Eddie. Damn. Huge jailhouse slam. A near pinfall here, gets a 2 count. But Tank rolling a right CSW by Toss. Hell, I'll settle for Top Deck if they're still around. Ha! Right on, brother. Tank with a submission defeat on Big Eddie. Who we got coming up next? Mega Reason taking on Big Money Mama Logan. An Extreme Rules matchup here. Word. Here she comes.
Making her way to the ring, representing the Wolfpack from New York, the mighty Megan Reese.
Close enough, Joe. The Mighty Mega Reason making her entrance here to go one-on-one with Big Money Mama Logan. Mega Reason, another newcomer to the MWA, joining across all 3 promotions, finding gold in all 3 promotions. She will face one half of the mixed tag team world champions and Higher Justice, Big Money Mama Logan. Shares that title with her better half, Logan Hawk, the High Justice. Two more matches to go here tonight. We got some ladies action going on right now. We got that big 8-man ladder match, which I wish I could tell you who all was in it, but I honestly don't know. For the hardcore title. And of course our main event, Benny Bing Bong, Chef Benny, looking to dish out some punishment to the creepy one, Chris Chaos, for the Cruiserweight title. Benny winning that spot. Against Connor Riley in a last man standing match. He will get his opportunity tonight to recapture the Cruiserweight title. Omega Reason looking to go home right now. Drops to the mat. Omega up for the leapfrog. Meets her opponent with a right hand. What the boots to her here? Double knee stomp. Crushing the back of the knees. And Mama Logan fires off with an assault here worthy of an online fighting game. Mega hits the running knee. Boot to the back. And a knee to the face, Mega Reason turning the heat up. Where's she going? Taking it outside the ring. Right here in front of us. Big snapping suplex by Mama Logan. And both women going for that boot. Oh shit, too low. Whoa, move kid. Damn, y'all move quick as fuck right there. DD2. Where's she going? Where's she going? Trash can lid. Smashed her in the leg and she grabs her head. That's a radiant pain. That's what that is. That's a radiant pain. And Mega sets her up for the knee to the face one more time. This is an Extreme Rules matchup, no count out, anything goes. And Mama Logan hits the nap time. This crowd getting behind Big Money. But Mega Reason with the pump handle throwaway. Gets the 3. Mega Reason picking up a victory. She claws her way back up through the ranks of the AoK Women's Division. Why are we way out there with this replay? What are we looking at? Oh, okay. I see what's going on. I see. Since I moved it, the replay camera still works off the hard cam. Gotcha. Gotcha, motherfucker. And here, this pump handle fall away slam. Mega Reason hits for the 3 count. Alrighty. Let's get into it. Hardcore Championship on the line. Vulgar the Clown will face off against 7 other people here. Thomas Page, the Maestro. The Hero. Here tonight. Emma Garcia, the Wildcat. Empress Sparrow. J. Anthony West, Coyote Kid, El Jefe. All in one large ladder matchup. Random matchup, random opponents. The winner of this will come out as the Hardcore Champion. The jaw dropper. Jay Anthony, man, hell yeah. So, usually what I do is when we have to make since I'm running basically off of last year's models on a lot of like the CSW and the ICW guys, since I couldn't get the guys that you built, I just rebuilt last year's. What I try to do is just kind of start matching them up off of your shows, gear-wise. To a point, some of them I don't bother with, but like J. Anthony West, as long as I don't have to change up too many of the images. I've also not been in the creation suite for a while. I got 2 more tag teams I got to, well, more than that. I have about 4 more tag teams I could build. Jay Anthony. I can honestly say I've never used the face scans correctly. I've never had a good face scan to use. And I've never been real successful on the ones that I myself tried to do. You know what I mean? Early seasons where I really put some effort into it. It was just horrible. I mean, first of all, they were bad pictures. Let's face it. The lighting was screwy. They were probably taken on a phone. J. Anthony West of the Dago Zoo, representing, looking to take the hardcore title back home to that stable, along with Grizz Peplinski, your world heavyweight champion, and El Demonio. Emma Garcia making her way in, former world women's champion. And we've done, Alfie asked earlier about Podwaho and the gimmick change. As it turns out, AoK is actually pretty famous. I don't know how often it's noticeable. I mean, some of them more noticeable than others. Of course, Corvus is really more of a name change and a quick gear change for Ken Bouchard. But Emma Garcia, when she started here in AoK, was actually a member of the Luchadors. That's right. She wrestled a whole season under a mask with the Luchadors. Removed the mask the following year. Wrestled as taking the moniker Wildcat. And then most recently going ahead and using the nickname Wildcat and her real name of Emma Garcia. And she's been a fun gimmick. She's been a fun character to evolve. The Coyote Kid. Representing Feared Gaming. Feared Gaming, somebody that helped AoK get its Twitch feet under them. Sean over there was a big help to get us encouragement and the right mindset to be able to stream. The Hero. Probably the tallest man in this matchup. Maybe the only man that hasn't held a title. Is that? I don't know if that's right. No, hasn't he held the hardcore title at the least? The boy ain't never been a champ. Get out. You ain't been a tag team champion? Wait a minute. What's going on here? No, they haven't. Wait. Nah, wrong tag team. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong tag team division. Doesn't matter, you still haven't been there. Really? That's interesting to know. El Jefe, representing the other Tyler. Coyote Kid is involved. 2 more participants in this 8-man ladder match. Hardcore title is up for grabs. The random match. Random opponents. No double duty for anybody tonight. I thought for sure that an 8-man match would have popped at least somebody. The Maestro, former MWA champion, maybe the longest reigning MWA champion. He carried it over from, at least from AoK, he carried it over from Season 5. He was the MWA champion at the end of last season, and now here we are halfway through the next season before that belt finally falls from the waist of the Maestro. Hell of a champion, defending it against the likes of James Coleman, I believe Buddy Marvelous. RWP finally being the man to take the title. Maestro loses the title one night and ends up in a match for gets his name pulled at AoK for a hardcore title. And our hardcore champion. There you go, if anybody's playing some Marvel Rivals. Catch up with Volchan 1. Vulgar the Clown, another strange... He never, I don't want to say a gimmick change. He never really changed his character. He just changed his character. he just toned it down a bit as he's progressed. He got the attention when he needed it and figured out a way to keep it from there. Vulgar the Clown, our hardcore champion, 8-man ladder match. That belt suspended high above the ring. How do you win it? Put a ladder up, climb up there and get it. Vulgar and Maestro left in the ring. Coyote Kid going right after J. Anthony West. A vendetta between these two teams, these two stables, as J. Anthony with a suplex onto the chair. The Shadow Syndicate and Dago Zoo having their issues in the past, not only here in AoK, but also in CSW. And look at this, the Maestro, nobody paying any attention to Thomas Page. He's looking around, makes the climb up. Coyote Kid finally sees what's going on. Maestro reaching for it, can't quite get the belt. And the Coyote Kid removes the ladder from under him. A DDT on Empress Sparrow. Hero catching the Maestro with a series of kicks. Vulgar locking horns with the Hero. Empress over the top rope. Vulgar over the top rope. El Jefe to the outside. Emma Garcia with a huge backbreaker. And the Hero gets hit with a snake eyes. Vulgar focusing his attention on Empress Sparrow as El Jefe stands by while J. Anthony West delivers a hell of an exploder to suplex. Steel chair by Thomas Page. He is delivering handing them out for free. Hero and Vulgar inside the ring. Trading punches. Sets him up. Huge power bomb. Onto Vulgar the Clown, the Hero. Oh, sliding out of the ring, taking his attention away from the in-ring area. And Hero also having issues with the Dago Zoo. Most recently, come on guys, get out from behind my chairs. Get the Paige, Empress. There's a whole arena. A whole arena. LFA. Look at this. Coyote Kid jackknifed into the table. And Vulgar the Clown taking an opportunity as it presented itself. Jay Anthony down in the damn. Vulgar absolutely launching Hero out to ringside. Follows it up with chair shot after chair shot. El Jefe with a ladder back inside the ring. Coyote Kid eats a clothesline. And Garcia tossed out. And Vulgar one more time with the chair. On Hero, Empress. Stopping Vulgar while El Jefe makes the climb for the championship. Can he get it? Super kick by Empress. El Jefe, no one paying any amount of, again, to Coyote Kid back in the ring. Is he going to be the savior of the match? Oh, fuck off. That's some, why do you do this? You're such a trash system. Coyote Kid making the save. This matchup continues and always. That's what I get for putting the damn thing down. And the Hero making the climb. Emperor Sparrow not trying to hear it. J. Anthony West looking for some action here. Damn, Thomas Page. Caught Emma Garcia by surprise. Hammerlock STG. Thomas Page. That was Vulgar and Thomas Page ignoring each other there. The Hero not a damn. Launched it to 3 ladders in the ring. This mat. There is very little room to land safely in this ring. Thomas Page found a spot. And makes the climb. Vulgar sets the ladder up. And Thomas Page tries for the title and fails miserably. Hero in from behind on El Jefe. T-bone suplex by Thomas Page. And J. Anthony West back in the ring looking to make some static here. It's been a name we haven't called much of. Hate to see that. You guys are better than that. I should be calling everybody's name, but you're not doing anything spectacular out there, Jay Anthony. Attaboy. Attaboy. Jay Anthony West with an exclamation point sends the Coyote Kid. Brass knucks. Jay Anthony West with the brass knuckles and Thomas Page with a full Nelson suplex. El Jefe out cold, man. I mean, out cold. Damn. Empress. The back of the head chair shot. And the Hero is laid out. Thomas Page reverses it. Gets caught with a bulldog. El Jefe locking up with the Emperor Sparrow. Tombstone on the ladder. Good God, stop the damn match. That woman's got a family. Over the top rope, Emperor Sparrow out to the feet of El Jefe. Look at this. Emma Garcia with Jay Anthony. Ow, damn. Falling back onto that ladder. Maestro finding himself in the same spot on the ladder as well. Jay Anthony and Thomas Page reverses it. DDT. The Maestro with the flipping neck breaker. And the ladder. Jay Anthony back to his feet, released up to one knee. Three Amigos by the Coyote Kid. Vulgar the Clown now back in the ring. Maestro. Exploder suplex. Empress opening up on the Coyote Kid. The women looking to make a stand here. Look at the strength of Emma Garcia. Vulgar the Clown high overhead. Empress Sparrow opening up on the Hero. Lock it up with Jay Anthony. Reverses it. El Jefe over the top and to the outside. Coyote Kid undecisive. Undecisive on where he needs to be. Ring being cleared out here little by little. Jay Anthony West taking down the Hero. Emma Garcia lines him up. Sit out powerbomb on Jay Anthony West. Double foot stomp by the Coyote Kid on Empress Sparrow and the Vulgar. Back in the ring and looking to make a noise as well, but caught short by the Coyote Kid. Once again, three more ladders back in the ring. Dangerous environment to be in. As Vulgar has that version of the last laugh. Damn, Thomas Page with the hammerlock STO on El Jefe. Face first into the ladder. Running senton by Hero onto Vulgar. Again, while Vulgar's laid out on that steel ladder. El Jefe and Jay Anthony West both going for a low blow and punched each other right in the chin. Jay Anthony, T-bone suplex. And again, so many people laid out in the center of the ring, no place to set a ladder up. Hero back into the ring. Gets the mist from Vulgar the Clown. And El Jefe with a power bomb on Emma Garcia. I thought for sure that Empress was going to catch her, but she just Samoa Joe'd right on by. The ladder set up. Nope. Thomas Page inadvertently takes that out. Nice standing moonsault dropkick by Hero. Jay Anthony removed from the ring. Swinging neckbreaker takes down Empress. And the Coyote Kid hitting those luchador styling moves over here on Vulgar. And again, inverted DDT, Hurricane Rana. And out goes the Maestro. The Maestro with a ladder, but not using it in any kind of offensive or defensive maneuver. El Jefe gets caught by Emma Garcia. Reversed again. Clothesline turns Emma Garcia inside out. El Jefe with the ladder. Can he reach the belt from that? No, stops the Hero. Look at this. Empress gonna make the attempt. No go, Emma Garcia. Double team by Vulgar and El Jefe. Oh, that looked like a low blow there by Emma Garcia. Look at this. And I think the Hero's face bounced off of that ladder. El Jefe drilling knees into the stomach of Emma Garcia. Big shoulder tackle takes down the Hero. And a DDT on the underside of that folded table. Gourd Buster, butterfly suplex by Thomas Page. Reverse 360 somersault by El Jefe. And nobody's getting out of this one unhurt. Nobody's getting out of this unhurt. Halloween Havoc is going to be short about 8 wrestlers. 7, because whoever wins this is still going to have to show up. That's not true. They may not be the champion after the next match, after the next show. One can never tell. You can never know. Nobody at the moment trying for the ladder. Roll through, super kick. Hero and Maestro center of the ring. Hero with the advantage. Maestro over the top rope. Look at this, El Jefe up close on that throwaway slam. Over the top rope, El Jefe. Hero. Alabama slam by Emma Garcia. Vulgar with a power bomb on Thomas Page to the outside. And then follows it up to Hero with a right hand, the Hero fighting back. They got these two ladders wedged in right here. They can't get into the ring because of these two ladders. Watch, Thomas Page can't get in the ring. Now you gotta go to the other end of it. Vulgar and Thomas Page duking it out right here. El Jefe throwing Empress Sparrow damn near out into the crowd. Ladders, sliding powerbomb by the Hero. And Thomas Page going to right hand. Suplex on the inside. Huge powerbomb on the inside. Thomas Page laid out. And Jay Anthony, the straight jacket electric chair. The Maestro delivering power bombs. There's a stack of tables here beside the desk. We got a table set up. Nope, not for long. Damn it. Nobody ever uses the table correctly. Armadillo roll on the concrete. Via Coyote Kid on Thomas Page. Look at this, Coyote bringing another ladder back into the matchup. Right after the Clown, and Emma Garcia throwing wild punches. Hero and Jay Anthony. Jay Anthony back in the ring. Going after Vulgar the Clown. El Jefe and Empress. Coyote Kid dumped out by Emma Garcia. Thomas Page, the Maestro with the ladder. Puts it back in the corner again. A back suplex by the Wildcat. And a backbreaker by the Jefe, the boss. Damn, Coyote Kid chucking that kendo stick across the ring at Empress. Jesus, man, what is it? There's carnage. I just literally just saw like 3 bodies go flying by. Climb the ladder, get the belt, go home a champion. The hardcore title up above the arena, suspended. Jay Anthony West and Thomas Page facing off here. Over the top rope goes Jay Anthony. Empress chucking tables into the face of Hero. As El Jefe up overhead and a power bomb for him. Thomas Page and Hero in the ring. Vulgar cuts it short. Jay Anthony with a small package small package DDT and a DDT by Vulgar the Clown. Suplexes everywhere. Table being set up. Jay Anthony West turns his attention to Hero. Reverses it into the ladder. Uh-oh, everybody kind of getting freaky here. There we go. Everybody kind of got kind of glitchy there for a minute. Got glitchy for a minute. Emma Garcia, nice, deep arm drag. Thomas Page lines himself up here with the Empress Sparrow. There's some double team action. Vulgar the Clown and Jay Anthony get their noggins knocked. Emma sent into the ladder, face first. She leaves the ring area. El Jefe and Jay Anthony in the ring. Double Vulcan death grip. Like a double barrel death grip. I'm not sure what that is. Thomas Page one more time with that STO. Hope there's a cure for it. Keeps coming back. Fall away bridging slam. No 3 count on this one there, Hero. And the Hero looking to make the climb. Thomas Page says he ain't worth it. He don't think he's going to do it. Vulgar and El Jefe both heading up the ladder. Jay Anthony attacking Vulgar. Empress attacking El Jefe. El Jefe from the top. Twisting neck breaker from the top rope, or from the top of the ladder. And without time to recover, the Empress delivers a driving knee to the chest. And she makes the climb. Vulgar the Clown still not moving yet. as the Empress reaches the belt. Jay Anthony and El Jefe working together to remove the ladder. Carnage everywhere. Suplex by Vulgar. Emma thrown from the ring again by El Jefe. Empress over the top rope by Thomas Page. Vulgar, don't do it. I thought Vulgar was going to slam him onto those. Don't do that. You son of a bitch. See, what difference does it make if I make it do something or not? Come on. I was messing with the camera. I don't understand why it shuts down like that. I really don't. I wonder if it's this, actually. Yeah, I keep moving my mouse, perhaps. El Jefe with a ladder. Sets it up in the corner. Hero again with that bridging fall away slam. Empress back in the ring. Eats a couple of jabs there from the Hero. El Jefe with the Coyote Kid. Huge powerbomb. Outside as the Maestro watches Vulgar. Nah, reverses it. El Jefe. We got a ladder set up. Emma Garcia taken down quickly by Empress. El Jefe with another tombstone. Looks like Empress one more time gonna try it. She's gonna try it. But again, too much action going around the table. Damn armadillo roll. On the ladder. Coyote Kid. Trying to end the career of the Hero. Emma Garcia sneaks up the ladder and grabs the belt, your new hardcore champion. She's a beast here at ringside, throwing the Hero from the barricade beside us to the ring. Here Vulgar launching Hero out of the ring and onto that steel chair. Ramp side. Hero with that schoolboy super kick. And the Empress so close here. But unfortunately not close enough as the matchup continued. Emma Garcia launched out to ringside again. Shining Wizard by the Hero. And so much more action going on in there that we couldn't call. The only reason I like the replays is to catch some of the stuff in the background. Like that. Emma Garcia ran up those steps and latched onto that title. I heard it, Emma Garcia, your hardcore champion. Let's go to the main event. Chef Benny taking on Chris Chaos for the Cruiserweight title. Let's go to ringside. Chef Benny to challenge.
The following contest is an
main event of the evening. As the AoK crowd comes to its feet for the challenger. Chef Benny taking his time to the ring because you can't rush perfection. Cruiserweight champion. Chris Chaos decorating himself fairly nicely over the last year and a half here in AoK. Former multi-time world champion, former intercontinental champion. I don't believe he's ever captured. I believe he did capture the tag title alongside Gabriel Lovecraft at one time. When he was part of the Fallen, but Chris Chaos breaking off from that stable. Looking to make a name for himself alongside Zoe Yuri in the mixed tag division.
Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, weighing in at 135 pounds, the Real Big Bomb! And his opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 160 pounds, the Cruiserweight Champion, Chris
Referee giving us one last look at that Cruiserweight Championship. Let's get ready to ring the bell. Kicking it off with a drop kick, no pun intended. Benny Bing Bong. Over the back, Chris Chaos finds himself in a German suplex. And Benny looking to go home a champion quick. 1 count only. Chaos going outside. Flip the table. Both these men missing blows there momentarily, but Chaos finding stable ground first. Swing and miss, locks up with a headbutt. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it up the ramp. No, back into the ring we go. A cross line delivered by Chris Chaos. Damn. Slap to the chin by the Chaotic One. And Benny Bing Bong knows what's up. He knows the deal. Not the first time these two have faced off. Not the first time they faced off for this Cruiserweight title. It's a very small division, therefore we try not to run too many cruiserweight matches too close together. Nobody wants to build cruiserweights. Here we go. No, Chaos turns it around with a Luthez press. And a cover. A drop kick by Chaos, or onto Chaos. Benny trying to gain the upper hand, but this is a back and forth. Yeah, boy, El Demonio. I said, is he scheduled for next show? I believe I have him booked for next show. Where's my next show? Where's my notes? Booked, but not with an opponent. I have Dago Zoo booked for a tag match, but I don't have opponents for them yet. So we'll see El Demonio and J. Anthony West Wednesday night. What do we have booked, to be honest with you? This one sounds like fun. We got a luchador match coming up. El Scorpio going to take on Luchalo. We'll see Corvus in action. And we'll see Larry the Hippie take on Matt Michaels. All that and more. The world champion will be in the house. Grace Kuklinski. We'll be one show away from Halloween Havoc. Rolls out of the way back and oh damn. Damn. That backhand by Benny damn near crowned him a cruiserweight champion. Coming up just short there. And I mean just short. Caught. Hip toss. A boot. And Chaos. A huge clothesline to the back of the head. And he's about to make it get creepy. Cruiserweight champion Sets it up. Center of the ring. Chaos effect. Is it a retention? Benny Bing Bong. Stomping the hearts across the nation here as he gets back to his feet. Chaos outside the ring for a trash can. Anything to help keep Benny Bing Bong's shoulders down for 3 seconds. Going to the top rope. Chaos. What's he got in mind here? Big forehand check to the back of the neck, and Benny goes for the low drop kick, but Chaos a step quicker. Over the back, Benny. Single leg takedown, rolls through with it. The chef slicing and dicing here. And damn, that uppercut snuck through the defenses of Benny Bing Bong. Rolled out of the way, Benny back to his feet. This matchup is staying intense. Springboard hits the hayseed. A modified recipe for ruin. No, bitter bite. Recipe for ruin. Yeah. No, there it is. Bitter bite on the Cruiserweight champion. And Benny's not going for it. Benny not going for the cover. Decides to go for the trash can instead. What is he doing? Half Nelson suplex. And we're back outside this thing. Nah, Chaos not having it. And Benny face first on the bottom of the trash can. Benny one step ahead with that deep arm drag, but Chaos sidestepped the single leg drop kick. Telegraphed that clothesline, and Chaos received it loud and clear. Benny could be in trouble here. Chris crawling from the corner. Benny finds himself one more time in a bad spot. Reverses it. Gets out of the Chaos effect. Suplex into the trash can. Turns it vertical. The cover. And it is enough. The trash can to the hip. Enough to put Benny Bing Bong's shoulders down for 3. But we did sneak in a couple of bangers tonight. Here, the first setup for the Chaos effect. This one landed solid. You lying motherfucker. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Did I save it? Sure did. Oh, that was close. I almost lost it again. There's some bullshit is what it is what I'm telling you, man. I don't know why it wants to do that all of a sudden. have to dig around and see if there's some setting I can adjust in either Steam or the computer itself. I don't fucking know. I don't know if he could have gotten the win off of that bitter bite or not. But the fact that he didn't go for it may have led indirectly to this spot here. Chaos applying the claw to Benny Bing Bong. He has his title back. Chaos like Smeagol out here. Now he wants to check on him. What the hell's wrong with this dude? That's it. Main event. Cruiserweight title stays put around the waist of Chris Chaos. Check the news before we go too far. Week 3, lots of goddamn. What happened here? Oh, I told you that match was gonna hurt a lot of people, and I meant it. Coyote Kid coming back, cleared by medical. Dean Graves suffered an injury tonight in his match between the good Reverend and KX. KX suffered an injury. Volchan, your new Intercontinental Champion. Big Eddie tapping out the Tank after the rush of the matchup. Empress Sparrow still cleared to compete but injured. J. Anthony West injured but still cleared to compete. Emma Garcia cleared to compete. This is all 8 of them, I think. Oh man, Coyote Kid better be careful. He just came back from being watched injury. Hero suffered a minor injury. I gotta check all these throughout the week and see how bad everybody is. El Jefe, Thomas Page, Vulgar, anybody in that 8-man matchup did not make it out without an injury. Tough on them. Hardcore title, Emma Garcia, the one that made it through. Good golly goddamn, let's jump. One episode away. What, next Sunday night, Halloween Havoc. We're that close. I doubt we see we're probably not going to see a rematch on that. I believe Celtic Wolf is going to move himself over to the heavyweight division, or even the mixed tag division in the near future, which it's hard to say. Any news on this week? No. Let's look at power rankings. Good Reverend at the top of the charts, taking down Maston Harmon, who sat there last week. Dean Graves at number 2. Connor Riley, number 3. The Great Ramadan moving to number 4 with Stongo Talos. Number 5, the Samoan Headhunter making waves. Chris Chaos. Cruiserweight champion number 6, Emma Garcia, your hardcore champion at number 7. Grizz Kuklinski, the world champ. Number 8, Benny Bing Bong moving to number 9. With the Empress Sparrow sitting at number 10 for the first half. Mega Reason jumping to the number 11 spot with Leviathan, half of the tag team champions. We'll see them next week. El Jefe at number 13 with the RWP, the MWA World Champion at number 14. Logan Hawk, half of your mixed tag team champions at 15. Tank cracking the top 20 at number 16. Pandinas at number 17. The Marvelous One, the A-lister at number 18. Maston Harmon falling all the way to 19 from the number 1 spot. With the Women's World Champion at number 20, Vulgar, our honorable mention. Let's see what we might do for this matchup. Celtic Wolf and Volchan. Probably not. Probably not. Tank, Connor Riley. Maybe. Lilith and Alexia. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Though I also had something else lined up for that too. But it's not written in stone, it's only written in ink. Buddy Marvelous and Adam Boone. Possibility, but we'll see Zoe Yuri to challenge Megalodon. We'll see Thomas Page and Torrance Benjamin. I feel like we've seen that plenty of times in the past. Chaos and Prestige. Possibility. What we got here? An 8-man tussle. There's some names in there. We might talk about that one. We may leave an 8-man tussle in there. We may have to change the rules a little bit, to be honest with you. Might have to change it up so that it's not a... And Vulgar the Clown and Dean Graves in the main event. Neither one of them hold a title, so... Yeah, card subject to change 100%. I do what I want. As long as it's okay with everybody. But that is about all the time I'm putting into this tonight. I appreciate everybody hanging out here. 2.5 hours, a little longer than we usually go. But hey, you can't rush perfection. That's twice it was said tonight. Keep it in mind. So until tomorrow night, I am Pootie227 and ICW Monday Nitro. Do not miss out on it. I will be there. In chat. To make life miserable for anybody that doesn't want to be in chat. Just know I'm going to make life miserable for anybody not in chat. Come to chat and I won't make your life miserable. Till then, man, I'm your host, the Ace of Knaves. You've been watching AoK Championship Wrestling, brought to you by the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. I will see you again back here Wednesday night. Tomorrow night, I am Pootie227, ICW. Tuesday night, Corner Studies, CSW Hardcore TV. And as I said, Wednesday night, back here with the Ace. Until then, be safe, take care of yourselves, take care of one another. Until then, peace.